welcome to another episode of Asexualise, my asexual life. This is a place to be for education about asexuality, all things asexual. I share my asexual life journey in order to help you in yours. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. So today I'm unboxing my printed version, my paperback of Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Ace Your Life, people. This is the most bestest moment in my life at the moment because this book is an international bestseller that I'm about to unbox. It got to #1 hot new release for Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk, and it's something I've been working on for months, and I'm really excited. So let's get stuck in there. Let's get unboxing this. I'm super excited. This is my moment. I feel like I need some music that says, "This is my moment." But anyway, we're going to unbox it, right? We're going to unbox it. We're going to do well. Oh my God. I don't want to show my dress off. Look what's in here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. I just like screamed my house down. Oh my God. Look at it. That's me on the front cover! Me! Wow, look at the glossy cover, people. Oh my God. Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Ace Your Life. I did this on the front cover. I think it stands out. It looks amazing. Wow. Look at that. Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual by Sandra Bellamy. Wow. Oh my God, look at this. This is amazing. Wow, this looks so cool. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Look at it. Look at the beautiful cover. Oh my God. I did all this by myself. All of this. Formatting and everything. Something I really, really, really love. Look at the cover. Look at the cover, people. It's nice and glossy. I always like to make my books glossy. Thank you for the thumbs up. Because I think glossy just shines and it just has a really like luxurious feel to it. Like my books, like Asexual Perspectives book, which is also a bestseller on Amazon, that's glossy. And then my Fibromyalgia Self-Help Handbook, that's glossy cover. But I have to say, look at this. It is effing stunning. I think I've done a very good job. I created the cover all by myself. I was going to pay someone to do the printed version, but I did it in I used my own design and did it in the cover creator in Kindle itself. So I didn't even, this is all my own unique work. Look at this. I'm on the back cover as well. Oh my God. This is amazing. I've got 3 copies here. So yes, because someone said they wanted a copy sending to them signed. So they're going to pay me to send it to them in the post. That's what they said. So we'll see if that happens. But yes, people, this looks great. Look at the cover. I'm really stoked because, you know, designing your own cover and having a look like this looks really good. It really stands out on a bookshelf, doesn't it? Look, I am wearing no makeup as far as I can tell either in this photograph. No makeup, people. How many people these days in the whole world actually wear no makeup when they do a photograph, especially for a book cover? But look, I look beautiful just as I am without any makeup, people. Wow, this is beautiful. So, oh man, I really love this. And I did all the typesetting myself. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at the gorgeous typesetting. I did it in a piece of software called Vellum. So yeah, it's look, Quirky Books is my imprint down there. Look. Wow, look at this. It's amazing. I like this bit, don't you? Look, it's a little diary at the top of the chapters with a pencil or a pen. It's really cute, I think. Wow, I'm just so happy. There's like a spare page at the end, spare 2 pages where they've put their barcode. Published in Great Britain by Amazon, it says. But, you know what I mean? It says still published by Amazon, but, you know, they're my publisher. But I'm the publisher, if you know what I mean. Wow. Look at this. Wow. It looks great. Beautiful. All the life lessons look beautiful in it. Wow. Look at this. It's got text in it. I did the text really well. It looks incredible. I'm really pleased. So let's read the book blurb, shall we? Sandra Bellamy, a self-confessed hyper-romantic asexual, believes she has psychic abilities. That's me. Convinced she has an Indian soulmate from past life who she's been trying to find in this one since 2014. Sandra prays to see him, but all is not as it seems. He loves tragic love stories and unhappy endings to go with his bad boy persona. She just wanted the guy of her dreams. Little did she know the horror of her vision becoming a reality when a chance encounter changes the trajectory of her life forever. However far their worlds seem apart, fate has drawn them together. But why? Join Sandra from some incredible real-life asexual adventures with many twists and turns of fate where asexual attraction becomes climactic kissing passion. Sensuality turns into personal power and self-love takes on a whole new meaning as she embarks on a journey of self-discovering, uncovering some deep truths in the form of life lessons that will ace your life and set you free to be your authentic self in all of your naked soul glory. If you've ever wanted to make your own dreams and fantasies a reality and get your asexual needs met, Sandra shows you the way, giving a whole new meaning to love, affection, and human connection. I love that blurb. It's really good. So I have a longer description on Amazon, but I couldn't fit it all in. So this is like the first book number 1 that's just come out. That's a bestseller, best international seller. You know, it came bestseller in multiple categories on Amazon.com and multiple categories on Amazon.co.uk. It was a hot new release on Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk. At the moment, because it's my birthday tomorrow, for my birthday week, I'm keeping the Kindle copy just for this rest of the week at 99p, people. So if you haven't got a copy, either get the printed, which is amazing. You know, it's very good value. It's a very good price that I put it at as well. And if not, get the Kindle version for 99p because it's amazing. It's a really good book because you learn the life lessons if people obviously take them on board and learn them. It's good. I'm currently working on book 2, by the way. So this is the first book in the series. This I wrote last year. So yes, this tracks this is a diary book, so it's got all different entries from last year. And I'm currently working on book 2 and book 3. I'm working on book 2 and book 3. So book 2 is a similar type of thing, but it follows on from this one. And then book 3 is how to get over heartache and heartbreak, because I'm personally working on myself on that at the moment. So, and it goes very well with these books because both have heartbreak in them. What's going on, people? In the quest to find my Indian soulmate, which at the moment I've literally stopped dating and stopped looking for a relationship at the moment. I am working on myself proudly, which is not easy thing to do, but yeah. So yes, look at this. I'm so happy though. Look, I've got 3 copies here. Woohoo! Look at this book. This is really nice. I love the cover. I'm so pleased with the cover. I can't say how happy I am with my cover. Do you know what I mean? Like it just looks really beautiful. I think it stands out from the crowd. I've got to try and see if I can get this book into bookstores. But it's not going to be easy. This is my huge challenge for, my life. But yeah. But I'm really pleased. Like all the elements on the front cover, they just look amazing. Don't they stand out so much? Do you know what I mean? Like they just stand out amazingly. I love it so much. What do you think? I'm proud of me, and it's nice that this has come just before my birthday, because it's like having my own book for my birthday, people. Shall we I don't know if I should read a life lesson. Life lesson 38. Your uniqueness is your beauty and what makes you attractive to other people. Never forget that. You are truly irreplaceable. Oh, why is it that the quotes look a bit smaller than the rest of it, though? The quotes, they look like they're in a smaller font, which is a bit weird because I don't remember putting them in a small font. It might be how they come out in the Vellum software that I'm using. Life lesson 55. Always take responsibility for your own life choices because they are your responsibility, not anyone else's. Very important. Very, very important. Yes. Very important. Because I've got a cyst on my eye, it's very hard. Because it's harder to see things. So, yeah. But I'm really happy with this book, the way it's turned out. It's really good. I don't know why the quotes look smaller than the rest of the writing, but they do. They look a bit smaller. But I can still read them just about. I say just about because my eye cyst, you know, it's like blurs my vision. But yes. So yeah, it looks good. People, looks good. Go and get a copy. Go and get a copy. Preface. It's like 30 benefits of reading this book. So if you didn't already know, you get 30 benefits of reading this book. Number 1, stop resistance from turning into procrastination so you can take consistent action in pursuing your passions to make your dreams a reality. That's something a lot of people can't do. Transform your pain into personal insights which you can learn from. Harness your pain as your personal power. This is what the book teaches you how to do. Grieve, learn from and overcome friendship and potential relationship loss. Overcome difficult and painful situations a lot quicker. Understand the real truth about law of attraction that no one is talking about but me. Recognize heterosexual and dating red flags. Understand what heterosexual guys say but actually mean when what they really want is sex. This is a very important thing, people. Save yourself from heartache and pain and recover from both more quickly. Self-care practice to reduce pain in turbulent times. And this book also teaches you how to change your life from darkness, depression, and unhappiness to success and happiness. So you're going from darkness, depression, and unhappiness to success and happiness using the antidotes I give you. I need to read my own book, don't I? Understand the effects of childhood trauma and how to recognize patterns of trauma, abuse cycles so you can stop them. Understand what codependency is and how it affects your relationships, and have healthier communication. Awaken yourself. Oh, I thought it said awaken yourself. It says assert yourself. I told you my eye systems are pain in the eye, literally. Can't read my own book. Assert yourself to communicating your needs, wants, and boundaries to heterosexuals. Have sexual pleasure in an asexual way. Recognize when it's sensual, romantic, and aesthetic attraction versus sexual attraction. These are very good skills to learn, people. Read this book. Be confident in your own body and your own intimacy and pleasure. Get your own intimacy and pleasure needs met in a way that's right for you. Create a deep emotional connection. Get your asexual needs met without caring what others think. Help you to see dating, communication, and romance blind spots so you can sharpen your bullshit detector. I love that one. Dissect text messages to expose lies. Create a great speech to grab and hold people's attention. I show you how to do that from what I've learned in public speaking courses. Set yourself free from societal constraints to be yourself. Use exposure therapy to achieve your dreams and propel your life forward in spite of fears and anxiety. Make yourself feel better in difficult and trying times. Recognize fears and anxieties and listen to your intuition and inner knowing. Take feedback and let it go when it's not meant for you. Learn how to stop living life like a machine and speak your truth. Change your mindset and perceptions to live your best asexual life. You know, this is really important. So, yes. Life lesson. You can love someone who is no good for you. You just can't be and stay in a relationship with someone who's no good for you. This is a life lesson of my book that I wrote last year, which is actually very, which has just come out, but it's actually very pertinent to my current situation. You can love someone who is no good for you. You just can't be and stay in a relationship with someone who's no good for you. Sad, but true. If someone doesn't love you back and they don't care about you just as much as you care about them, you have to let them go. This is on chapter 10, the faceless guy, the life lessons and that. And it's so true. If someone doesn't love and care about you just as much as you care about them, it becomes a one-sided relationship and you just have to go and get on with your own life, It's very important, So always love yourself first and foremost. And, if you're not getting your needs met in a relationship, then go and be by yourself because it's much better. I'm really happy with this book. I absolutely love it. Go and get a copy of Diary Confessions of a Hyperromantic Asexual. 78 life lessons to ace your life. And just wallow and bask in the beauty of this book, because it is really, really good. And I think you'll really enjoy it. You know, it's a different type of book to whatever I've done before, but I think it's good. It's really funny because partway through the books, I stop writing for a bit and then I go off on a tangent, which the tangents are quite funny actually. But it's really interesting to read this. I would highly recommend it, even though it's my own book. I know it's my own book and I'm like, oh, I'm recommending my own book. But you know what I mean? It is a good book. I spent ages doing it. And I love the fact that it's got 78 life lessons to ace your life in it. It's not just a book explaining parts of my life, which is still really good. It's explaining my life, what happened in a difficult situation, and it's explaining 78 life lessons to live your life by. This is important, you know? Very, very important. And I just have to say the cover is incredible. Like, I know I did this cover myself and I keep raving about it, but I'm just so happy with the front cover. Like, you wouldn't have, like, it looks very professional, don't you think? That's what I'm trying to say. I sometimes astound myself. I'm like, oh, that looks really professional. How could I have done that? That's very rude to myself, isn't it? I'm good at doing graphic design stuff. I sell t-shirts online. I sell them on Amazon. I sell them on Redbubble for Asexuals, in case you didn't know. Actually, I do have another t-shirt out, which is one of my best sellers on Amazon, saying quirky is the new beautiful, which is an asexual t-shirt. It's my quirky t-shirts brand. And it keeps selling, which is unusual because I haven't uploaded any new designs for ages. That's one of my best sellers, actually. So yeah, but look, it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? And look, it does talk about this show, Asexualise, my asexual life show. So yes, it's got everything in there. Best-selling author and Asexualise, my asexual life. So I'm really proud of it. I think this would look good in Waterstone's bookshops. What do you think? Can you help me get it in Waterstone's bookshops? Can you keep asking them for it? Give me the Waterstone's bookshops. I'm going to have to approach them and see if I can get it into bookstores, because I think it looked great on the shelves. Look at this. Don't you think it would stand out on bookshelves if I could get into physical bookstores? Because it just really, really stands out, I think. But I have to sort that out. It's my birthday tomorrow and I'm going away to London for the weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm really looking forward to that for my birthday. But I'm going to Chessington on Friday. I'm going to the Paint and Zoo with my best friend tomorrow. And I'm going to Chessington World of Adventures theme park on Friday. Then 2-day business seminar on Saturday and Sunday in London. Woohoo! I still think part of my future's in London somehow. Oh, you should be really proud of yourself. Writing and publishing a book is amazing. Oh, I love your name as well. What is it? Shabalicious or something? It's a really cool name. Oh, thank you so much. This is actually my 6th book I've ever written, but the 3rd in print. These are my other 2 in print. The Asexual Perspectives one was a bestseller as well. This one, it's still out. It still sells. Yeah, it's good. 47 Asexual Stories. Took me a year to write that one. And then this one took me, I think, best part of a year. Yeah. And then this is my one that's just, but yes, this is an international bestseller. So it's not just a local bestseller, it's an international bestseller. So I am really proud of myself. Thank you so much for your support. And also, this was #1 in hot new releases on Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk. You know, and it was bestseller in multiple categories, 3 categories on Amazon.com, 3 categories on Amazon.co.uk. But this is the quickest book I've written so far for Asexuals. It's one of the quickest books I've written in my life. So I was writing it September to, I think it's the beginning of December, but I've only just published it. So it's taken, I was very sick in February though. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, that's really sweet. I want to give hearts back. Can somebody, like, there we go. I'm hearting your comment. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that as a host, but never mind. I thought I'd give you some hearts back. I've never done that before. But yes, I know sometimes I give thumbs up like this, and sometimes it comes up with a thumbs up, but not always. But yeah, the cover, I'm proud of the cover as well, because I designed the cover myself. And, you know, I do think it stands out. But I say I designed it myself, but my audience, you guys and girls and whatever gender, picked it. Because I did a poll on this channel, plus on Facebook in my groups, plus on on X and on Instagram, and collectively you chose this one. There was 10 I designed in total. They all look very similar, just different colors. But this was the one that was chosen to be the winner, if you like, the one that, so I have you people, lovely people, to thank. Actually, the heart I moved over a bit because this was this was coming off the page in the Kindle version, but I actually moved it up. But I had to move my own self up a bit in order to fit this heart on fully. But I do think it stands out. Like if it gets, I want to try and get this in bookstores if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's very difficult. I've got my, like, this Asexual Perspectives book. It is on Barnes and Noble website. It's on Waterstones as well as Amazon. It's on Blackwell's and Walmart even. So it's in virtual bookstores, this one a lot, you know, which I'm really proud of. This one I've got to create an account with a distributor to see if I can get it actually into physical bookstores. So I think this would look great on a shelf because it really stands out. I think personally, it really, like, you know, jumps out at you. So that's why I'm very pleased with the way it's come out, because, you know, when you're like doing graphic design, you don't know what colors are going to come out. You think you know what colors, and I saw the colors, but to me, they're even like they're perfect. They're exactly the color I wanted, but probably even a bit better because they're even brighter than I thought they were. Probably because I picked the glossy edition, you know, the glossy cover. Because if you pick the glossy cover, it makes things stand out more, I think, than a matte. I'm not really keen on matte finishes, but most people, I think, pick matte for their books, but I prefer glossy. Because I just think, you know, like if you're buying a glossy cover shows it's high quality. Do you know what I mean? Personally, that's what I think. And I you know, I like the feel of a glossy. It's like luxurious. Do you know what I mean? And so that's why I like a glossy cover. But you know what I mean? I like the fact it's got this show on here as well. Asexualise, My Asexual Life, and best-selling author. So it's kind of got everything in there. And I really appreciate your opinion and views and feedback. Yeah, it was like I you know, like I was absolutely gobsmacked that it went to #1 in hot new releases. That takes some doing. You know, there's people who pay thousands of pounds to companies to actually get it in the bestseller list, and also on Amazon, and also in the hot new releases. They pay a lot of money to companies. Some like companies charge £10,000, and I actually got it to bestseller status myself. Obviously, not just by myself. You people, lovely, amazing people bought copies of it, because without you buying it, I wouldn't be a best-selling author. You know what I mean? So I owe it all to the people here that are watching on this channel and on my different social media sites. I really, I get quite a few people on Facebook buying, you know, from Facebook buying it as well. So I really appreciate it. It's already got a couple of 5-star ratings, I should say, on Amazon. If you do get this copy of the book, which I really hope you do, and you review, can you please leave a review? Ideally a written review rather than just a rating. The rating's amazing though, because 5-star ratings is what I, you know, really appreciate. It's the top you can get, but actually leaving a written review is good for people to understand what the book's about, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, I really thrilled. One thing I do like, which I think I mentioned it earlier, is I've got this little ornamental diary with like a pencil or a pen. You know, that's quite cute, I think, in the chapters. You know what I mean? It's like quite unique. So let me know what you think. What do you think of the cover? What do you think of the blurb? What do you think of the book? You know, tell me what you think of it. You know, I really appreciate your feedback. It's got about the author, so it's got 3 pictures of me in here actually. It's like you know, it's like, look, it's got me with my Ace Fibro Girl outfit on even. Actually, it's got 4 pictures because it's got 2 inside. It's got 1 on the back cover and it's got 1 on the front cover. There's 4 pictures of me, people. So if you do like looking at my picture, which some people do, you've got 4 of them to choose from to look at. That sounds really vain, doesn't it? But I love being in my Ace Fibro Girl outfit. I mean, look at that. Like, look, can you see it? Ace Fibro Girl outfit. Not many people see me in my outfit. I'm on the wrong page. There we go. Ace Fibro Girl outfit. See? So yeah. But I think it's come out really well, the book. I'm really proud of it. The printing quality is good. I did all the formatting myself for this. It's come out good. And of course, the story, the real life story of my life, is amazing. You know, like, there's a lot of twists and turns of fate in it. There's a lot of there's multiple Indian guys in this book, because like I said on the cover, Sandra Bellamy, a self-confessed hyper-romantic asexual, believes she has psychic abilities. Yes, I know I have psychic abilities, actually. But convinced she has an Indian soulmate from a past life who she's been trying to find in this one since 2014, Sandra prays to see him, but all is not what it seems. This was from last year, so not the recent relationship I had, but from last year when I thought a guy was my soulmate. So yes, go and get yourself a copy because you learn a lot of life lessons. I learned a lot of life lessons in that, and I'm learning life lessons from my experiences recently as well. So I'm writing about that in my book too. But you can always, get a copy, tell me what you think. I love feedback. I love to know what you think of, the cover design, love to know what you think of the blurb, love to know what you think of the story. Do the ACE life lessons help you to ace your life? Do you think they're relevant to you? What do you actually think? I think the layout's pretty cool. I've done all this in a software called Vellum. It took me a long time. But there's one chapter that's really incredible, right? This chapter here, they're all incredible, but this chapter here is very interesting because it actually has text messages. Now, I don't make a habit of going around copying and pasting people's text messages in general, but I think for the book, it's very important. And in this book, I dissect a heterosexual's text messages to me. This is from last year. It's got nothing to do with recent events. This is from last year. Right, and it's when I went clubbing at Oxford. When I went to Oxford University, did my Blue Talks talk. Actually goes behind the scenes in this book of my Blue Talks book. Not my Blue Talks book, sorry. My Blue Talks talk. I am in the Blue Talks book, volume 11. So it goes behind the scenes and it says what I was feeling, for my Blue Talks book, because Blue Talks book, Blue Talks talk. I keep getting it wrong. Blue Talks talk was at Oxford University, but I was in Blue Talks volume 11. So I was a co-author of volume 11, which became an international #1 bestseller as well. But in this book, you can see text messages and I break down a conversation between me and the Indian guy I met at the Oxford nightclub in Oxford. And I break down the conversation so you can see when it starts turning sexual and you can understand when he's speaking, he's really good. Seems like he's a good guy, and then he turns and ends up being different. So if you want to sharpen your own bullshit detector with heterosexuals to see if they really want sex and they don't really care about you for who you are, then go and grab a copy of this book because I do break it down. It's very insightful, and I'm glad that I've actually broken it down into text format, which took me a while. So go and check it out because if you want to sharpen your bullshit detector online with dating and stuff like that, it's very important. Although I'm not actually dating anymore at the moment online, it's very important that you learn this life skill, But actually this wasn't online, this was in person, this was text to my phone. So it's a bit different, but the same principles. Life lesson. This is another life lesson, people. Page 63 of the printed version. You can't feel stable in a relationship with an unstable person. Read that again. You can't feel stable in a relationship with an unstable person. If someone doesn't know what they want and is up and down with their emotions, wants, needs, and desires, then your relationship with them is going to be like a roller coaster of emotions and feel like it's constantly going up and down and it's out of control because you don't know where you stand with the person and what's going on a day-to-day basis. And although that's in my latest book that I actually wrote last year, it's very pertinent to the current situation. Now, when a person's up and down with you and not consistent and persistent, you haven't really got a hope in hell of being stable with that person. It's kind of really time to call it quits unless they change and do something about it, So anyway, go and get your copy of Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Ace Your Life, and leave a review. I'd love to know what you think, and go and actually get this and put the quotes into practice. It's very important. And anyway, thanks for being here on my unboxing video for my Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, people. Lots of Diary Confessions books here. Woohoo! Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Ace Your Life. Thank you for being in chat today. Thank you for your well wishes and your congratulations on my book. I really appreciate it. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you soon next for your live stream. Take care. Bye.